All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back to the Diabetic Triathlete. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you all are having an amazing day today. I'm having a great day. I just came back from doing my workout and just wanted to give you a little update on what's happening, and hopefully this will help you guys out. So currently today I ran 3 miles. And while I was running, I said, maybe this is something that I could talk to you guys about. So because I came off of having a fracture, my body has to get acclimated again to the running and jogging process, right? Get back to the workout process. Not only that, my eating habits have to go back to the way that they used to be. Like I said, I went to the doctors already, primary care, had my physical and all of that stuff done. Unfortunately, my A1C went back up, which happens, 3-month scale, that kind of thing. So I was kind of expecting that to happen. That's fine. The doctor also prescribed me with some Mounjaro. So if you guys aren't taking Mounjaro or don't have it or what have you, then see if your primary care could provide that for you. That'll be helpful as far as controlling your eating habits. I would say definitely have them start you off on a low dosage, and don't mix the two, okay? So that don't go to your primary care and then go to your endocrinologist, and then your endocrinologist tells you, oh, take Ozempic, and your primary care is saying, oh, take Mounjaro. And then the next thing you know, you've taken both at various times, because you're supposed to take it once a week, right? And then the next thing you know, you having problems. Okay, so just be careful and be mindful of that, okay? But the other thing is, when you're starting on the process of getting back to what it is that you normally do, your workout plans and all of that good stuff, do not compare yourself to the people on YouTube or magazines or anything like that. I'm a fan of various triathletes, Lionel Sanders and Kipchoge. You know, Kipchoge's not a triathlete, but he's a long distance runner. And I'm telling you, they have their way. They've been doing it for a long time. You are going to have your way, and you do it the way that is best for you. The other thing is you got to keep in mind of your heart rate, and make sure that you don't go over a certain heart rate zone. So when you start this process, you have to get your body acclimated to the jogging, the running, and walking again. So it may require you to do this. You have to start with walking. Walk 3 miles. Shoot, walk 1 mile if it's too hard. But I would say, if you've been doing it, you're coming back on, walk 3 miles slow. And then maybe do that for a few days, and then after a few days, then walk at a faster pace, speed walk, right? Speed walk back and forth. And then after you do that for a few days, then what you do is you speed walk, and then halfway there, or you speed walk one way, 1.5 miles, and you begin to lightly jog the other 1.5 miles. Okay, take your time. And then after you do that for a few days, but you feel your body's comfortable with it, then you do, okay, now I'm gonna lightly jog from 1.5 miles to the other 1.5 miles, back and forth. And then once your body gets used to that, then you speed it up, and so on and so forth. And that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You start that process that way. Make sure you're still eating right. Now, when you're on Mounjaro, it suppresses your hunger receptors which basically tells your body that you're not hungry, right? So it's going to be a little difficult for you to try to eat, especially trying to eat the normal way you would eat. So if you ate a lot, if you ate a whole plate of food, you're not going to do that when you take a Mounjaro. I'm going to tell you that right now. You take it, boop, and I'd say give it like a day, and you'll see. You might say your mind, because you're so used to eating a certain way, your mind will tell you, oh, it's time for you to get some food, and then your body will say, well, I'm not hungry, but out of habit you might go and get something anyway. Okay, so you might go get something anyway. Great, you go get something. That plate of food will then last you for a couple of days, or maybe for the whole day. You'll start eating a little bit here and there, and then you'll feel your body say, I don't want it anymore. And then it's fine, because all you do is put it away, maybe put it on the stove, wait a couple hours or something, and if you feel like you're hungry again, or you feel like you need a little bit of sustenance, then you go back and you get a little bit more, and so on and so forth. Do not force yourself to eat, because if you do that, there's effects. There's what's it called? Negative effects to the medication. And I learned that when I first started on Mounjaro and what have you. And that is, your body has a reaction to it, where I guess because the receptors are saying it doesn't it's not hungry, it doesn't want to eat, that the way that the metabolism is working is a little different. So when you're trying to force yourself to eat a whole bunch of food, your body tends to what's it called? Like burp a lot. That's the only way I could explain it. It tends to make you gassy, and sometimes it'll make you feel nauseous and what have you, because it's almost like you're overly eating, like you're forcing yourself to eat. So that is one of the side effects to it. So just be mindful of that when you're taking it. Speak to your doctor. Obviously, I'm not a medical professional. I'm just giving you my advice from my experience. But go see your primary care physician. Go see your endocrinologist, which I have to make an appointment with my endocrinologist. I saw my primary, now I got to see the endo. And the crazy thing is I have 2 primary cares and 1 endocrinologist, which you don't technically need to have, but I have 1 in the city, I have 1 in New Jersey, and they're all great. The thing is that all their schedules are like limited. So one is retired. So she comes in the afternoon, maybe two days out the week. The others have booked schedules. So they're so good at their job that they're basically booked until like 3 months out, 2 months out, that kind of thing. Same thing with my dentist. My dentist office is basically the same way. He's retired, and he only works a certain amount of hours during the day, and he doesn't work on Fridays. So you have to catch them between he doesn't work Thursday or Friday. So he has, you have to catch him between Monday to Wednesday. But he's great. He's great. If you guys ever need a private dentist, someone who's been in the industry for years, he's a specialist in implants and things of that nature. He has other things that he does, like if you have a certain types of fillings, he'll replace them and all that stuff. So he's pretty good. The doctor's office is called Portale Dental. If you're in New Jersey, Portale Dental. and see, if it works out. I think Sharon is his assistant's name, his secretary. She'll be able to help you guys out. What else? Yeah, I also take supplements, by the way. To help right now, I'm taking minerals. I'm taking some testosterone. I actually got these Nugenics pills to see how they will work. I got a sample pack to see how they will work with my body. This is only for men, by the way. So Nugenics testosterone is only for men. So ladies, you may have to find an estrogen one or something like that. I don't know. But it's been working pretty well. It's been working pretty well for my workouts. It gives me the energy. It gives me that boost. And I don't know if it's partially placebo, where I'm taking a pill and then my mind is like, yeah, let's go, or what it is. But I know once I take them, I have more energy. My mind wants to work out. I end up just getting up and doing push-ups, sit-ups. Oh, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna run, that kind of thing. So it might be something that you guys are interested in doing. Never know, right? Never know. But back to the point. Look, the process in general is starting off slow. You don't want to start this process too fast, because you might end up overworking your heart. And that's the last thing that I want anybody to do. Don't overwork your heart, please. One, you're going to feel it. But if you go out there and think that you are, the number one athlete in the world, you could think that all you want. When you go out there and you start jogging, depending on the temperature, depending on the weather, will definitely depend on the weight of your heart. And then it will depend on how you have to do your run. Take your time. You're going to like it after a while. You're going to get clarity of the mind after a while. Trust and believe me. And if you don't have, for example, a space in your neighborhood to run, some people don't care. Some people run wherever. It doesn't matter. I understand that some places where people live, it's harder to run. But this is what I'll say. Get a treadmill. Get a treadmill. They have small desk treadmills. They have the big treadmills that you can put in the corner. They have the bikes. And I think Peloton has a sale going on right now, a form of a sale right now that allows you guys to get the bikes and stuff on a payment plan. If that's something that you all want to do, So, and for those who do have gyms in their building, who have, whether it's a small gym or it's a gym with a pool and all of that other good stuff, you guys should be in that gym. I don't care your age. I don't care. You get in there and you do what you have to do. If your schedule does not permit for you to go outside and run all the way down to a mile and a half back, or run all the way to 3 miles and walk 3 miles back, then get in that gym. That's going to be the start, people. That's the start. All right. And then the second thing is, if you are diabetic, you got to change your eating habits, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what helps? Working out. You work out, it's going to definitely assist you guys in this process, because you may be able to cheat a little bit. Because if you are taking insulin and you're taking Mounjaro, then your sugar your glucose levels are gonna go down, which will give, especially if you're working out, is gonna go down. And you're working out, you could have a Snicker day, ladies and gentlemen. You could have a cookie day. You could have any kind of day you want to have, slice of cake, whatever. Then you good. You're gonna be happy. Trust me. For those who decide that they want to cut all that all together, that's also amazing. You could utilize fruit. Okay, get you some watermelon, get you some blueberries, blackberries, antioxidants, things that'll bring oxygen into your bloodstream. and work with those, which, by the way, I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get me some more blackberries and blueberries. And that's gonna increase the oxygen in your system. I would also suggest that you guys get some nitric oxide, or get some plant material, something that increases the oxygen levels in your bloodstream. And like I said in the last video, I have purchased some herbs that's going to be coming in the mail. That's going to cleanse the system. You could go to your local tonic shop and get you some bitters, which is usually in a bottle about this size, and it's going to give you the opportunity to cleanse your system. You take that once in the morning, one at night. They have different ones, and that'll definitely begin to cleanse you from internally. So definitely do that, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me. Do it. Do it. It's going to work out. And yeah, just keep on pushing. Like I said, once I get the herbs, I'm going to do a video on that. I haven't started videotaping my workouts again. Like I said, I prefer just working out and then coming back and do the video. But I know you guys like to see the workouts from time to time. And yes, this is a journey for all of us, ladies and gentlemen. This is a journey for all of us. Like I said, my A1C went back up. It went down to 7, and then it went back up again to 11. Okay, so it's that serious. Off of me having a fracture, and it's going back to eating how I wanted to eat. Right now, let me clarify something for you guys. I don't eat a whole bunch of cakes, cookies, and all of that stuff. No. Let me reverse that. I don't eat that. I don't eat a whole bunch of cakes and stuff, but I do like my cookies from time to time. And I indulge in cookies a lot, and I like rice. So I had to limit the amount of rice and cookies and that kind of stuff that I eat. Because that 1-2 cookies could raise your glucose, by 100. And what have you. But if you are doing triathlon, if you are just working out in general, that's going to come back to glucose spikes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. But also, too, let me pivot into something else really fast. It's the way that the pancreas and the liver works. Okay, and those who have diabetes 1, diabetes 2, it's 2 different factors, obviously, and you guys can look that information up. But I'm type 2 diabetic, right? And I believe that it could be reversed. I really do. I've seen people's type 2 diabetes be reversed, and I've seen mine go down. So it's all about willpower and habit and consistency, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here for you for motivation. I might start doing some lives to hear people, see what people have going on and what have you. And maybe we can help each other out, get to that next level. All right. So that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day, and I'll be talking to you all soon. Peace.